Welcome to the channel, everybody. Don't forget, where's my music at? It's a little low. There we go. I'll keep a little lower. Welcome to the channel, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, and always remember, I'm not a financial advisor. We're damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to crypto, because you could lose it all. All right. Now that we got out the way, let's get into today's video. We're going to be talking about a meme token on PulseChain that I think has massive potential to shake the PulseChain blockchain, to shake things up. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this video, but before we move forward, always got to shout out the official sponsors of the R2R live streams and video content. Shout out to DexFi.com/bonds, right? They've now paid over $171,785 in USDC passive income over on base when you mint your treasury bond position. Already $2 million worth of Ethereum has been used to mint and earn. That's 8,196 total NFTs. And what do you get from that? Well, right now they're sitting at 92.7 APR right now. Passive income in USDC. You get exposure, direct exposure, done for you, strategies that they use with complete expert early and exit timing. That comes with precision, managed liquidity and range settings. The work is done for you. Shout out to DexFi.com/bonds. Go check it out, where you get to Ethereum over on base chain and mint those NFTs, right? And you won't be stuck in a position where you got to go sell it on a secondary market. You can sell it right back into the system if you choose to leave or exit at any time. Also, guys, don't forget Honorverse Madness. This is the EMP DexFi guys. This whole team, they got an umbrella of products out there that are releasing. Honorverse Madness is right around the corner. I'm really excited about this. This card game. I love me some card games. So I'm going to be all on that once it's available. Check out the promo on that. You'll get pretty hyped.
You and me, we both know who our real enemy is.
Progress requires order, and order requires obedience.
You have some more control. You call it madness? About too long have we waited, and we will take our revenge.
Super excited about that. Check the link in the description. Go do your research on honorversemadness.com. Game's coming out before you know it. So let's go take a look real quick on PulseChain.com. Looking at the price at Pulse right now. In the 24-hour period, let's see, 7 days it's down 6%. But today we're at 4 zeros and a 4.4. PulseX 4 zeros and a 3.4. And Inc. at $1.88. Hex surviving at over a penny right now. A little bit over a penny. Hex, P-Hex, E-Hex. I think all the hexes should be the same. We should have that bonded at some point. That would be a beautiful thing. But Hex surviving over a penny right now with the volatility that's going on across the board in the market. Now, I want to head over to the topic of the hour. All right. We got a special meme coin, and we headlined this as part of a token we talked about the other day when I started mentioning that the meme season here on PulseChain is here, right? See who's here in the chat. RSI to the moon. What's up, Hexagon Hill? Shout out to the RSI team. And man, they got secret, they got hidden. They have a stream of tokens earning passive income right now. I always shout them out. Thank you for joining. We got, and am I saying it right? Briah? I've heard people say it two different ways, because we're going to be talking about Briah coin. Should I say Bria? Should I say Briah? Briah, the meme token on PulseChain. Briah is the monster, and Rackham hasn't spent a penny on marketing yet. He just said tonight. We're going to cover that. Some tweets by Rackham. All right. Rackham in. All right. So there is always a narrative behind a meme token. Always. Right. And narratives on PulseChain have done the best. All right. You got the PDI narrative. You got the speculation with Liberty Swap going on right now, which is kind of weird because I read Richard Hart's tweet earlier and I was like, man, I'm feeling like he's directly telling us like even Liberty Swap might have some, some risk involved. We could take a look at that in a bit here as we get into things, and we'll just transition back and forth. But there's narratives in meme coins, whether it's on Ethereum, Solana. PulseChain's had a lot of different narratives around PDI and the meme tokens as well. So the meme tokens, the narrative here with the Briah coin is the name of a Belgian dog owned by Rackham Rishel. All right. So he's a famous whale in the PulseChain ecosystem, right? And you'll probably hear a lot of things about this guy. I've seen it. I've seen the wallet tracking. I've seen this and that. He's up there with Tiago, Firewhale, just a big, big investor in the Hex PulseChain ecosystem, right? It's been around for years. The things that I've seen and heard, or Rackham's dumping, or do this and that. What I always say to anything like that when someone's watching what anybody does with their wallets, I just say, cool, man. I don't care. Whether someone is selling or not, hey, it's their money. Whatever it may be. But that can all be tracked on blockchain. Cool. He's got a right to sell. He's got a right to buy. I haven't seen anybody around as long as he has that actually still promotes and chills, the entire ecosystem, who actually does seem to care for a long time about the existing tokens, not just the core tokens, but supporting the blockchain and what it's meant for. I've seen that just by following him on social media outlets like Twitter. And, I don't look at any of that stuff. I'm not here to discuss it. I don't care what he's done with his money, whether he has sold or hasn't. That's irrelevant. But he's well known for being a big positioned whale in the ecosystem. All right. So somebody went through pump tires, which is the best way to start a meme token, right? You go through pump tires. You can't. It's a billion token max supply. All right. It helps PulseX. It helps PulseChain go in this direction. We're burning tokens on the trading and whatnot. We are here to help PulseChain. Pump Fund on Solana was created to help enrich the founders. All right. Pump Tires, created by Richard Hart, allegedly, is helping the ecosystem. All right. And it's bringing meme tokens and speculation. So the narrative is this is Rackham Rishel's Belgian dog. Someone launched it. You can call them developers. A lot of people are like, who's the dev? Who's the dev? If you want to refer to them as the developer, that's what they call them, right? But Pump Tires is like a one-stop. You click a button, you make a token, max supply $1 billion, it launches. They could sell, exit, whatever it may be. So the founder, the developer, or the person who clicked the button, made the token surrounding the name of Rackham's dog, right? I believe he sold his supply. Maybe he has some, maybe he doesn't know the wallets. I don't know. However, Rackham has taken it upon himself to adopt this and promote it, to support it, create a community behind it, to talk about it. And there's some interesting things we'll look at his Twitter that he's talking about. But again, he's a powerful force in the space. He's got friends in high places. He's got money. They got money. He can do a lot with marketing. He can do a lot. He's got big reach, right? So a lot of people are excited about this meme token because a lot of times, in a CTO, which means a community takeover, you have like a group. Like this is known on Ethereum, Solana. They're like, hey, let's take over this token. You got these groups who specialize in takeovers. They'll handle, updating deck screener websites. They'll do some marketing. And if they're good at it, they'll get known and they'll go from token to token, try and save them and pump them, try to take them to Valhalla. In this case, you don't have like your average Joe. You got some heavy hitter whale who seems determined to show you guys like, hey man, don't bet against me. Don't doubt me. Okay. So when I talked about this token the other day, I was like, I'm waiting for a dip to get in. I didn't get the dip. So when it started coming here, I'm like, I got to buy. So I started buying it. And I knew it was going to be a good play. That's why I featured it. I just didn't get my opportunity to buy in when I was looking at it. Like when I saw it come out, it was a here and a here. So I'm started buying here. I'm happy with it. We're up, right? And since then, there's been some updates on deck screener. There's got a Twitter account, and Rackham's being real loud right now. About this token. So let's go take a look at his Twitter, because again, you got to take advantage. And I always talk about this on live streams of social media outlets. Where the buzz is at. What's trending? What's going on in PulseChain right now? Meme tokens are popping off. Liberty Swap had this big push with Peacock and some other tokens they were talking about. Like they were trying to bring on a bunch of meme tokens and hype them all in one shot. And they suffered a lot of FUD. And then the Richard Hart tweet today was kind of like, it's going to be a rough patch, right? But who are the guys that could survive even a Richard Hart FUD? P-Dye is one of them, right? And you can speculate on that, whether you believe it or not. It's irrelevant, but it survived like the biggest FUD event, Richard Hart himself, and an extractor. But people that could actually survive are the guys that can not only have been around a long time, but have the network, right? Your network is your net worth. Rackham, I don't know what he's worth. I've seen wallets. I'm like, well, he's a whale. Okay, cool. I know he's got a network, a known venture capitalist, so he's got reach. So when he starts taking something serious, starts talking about these things, I'm giving him the benefit of a doubt, man. I'm like, okay, man, when do you ever get on an investment that's a meme token, that's a community takeover that Rackham's like, I'm taking this under my wing and I'm going to prove everybody wrong. So I want to look at the last post he put 41 minutes ago. Guys, I'm going to an interim giveaway while we get things set up. I still think it's slick, my man. Colian Crypto Nor, call you after I land. He's just posting some pictures and some photos. But look at this one. Heads up, everyone. Additional Briah in the press. Belgium. What is that? Melanios. Maligator. All these hashtags, right? But it's giving you the websites. You got two different. What do you got? I'm not familiar with this site here. Briah Meme Coin launches on PulseChain. He's going out there and getting articles, right? Starting to brew things up. And I was reading one of his tweets where he's like, I didn't even spend money yet. Like, we're just getting started. Okay. So a lot of people know like this guy's pockets are deep, but he's getting serious. He is bull posting like crazy. This post right here. As the Lord is my witness, I have not spent one penny on marketing for Briah yet. All community badasses. I promise you, I give you my word. When I pull the trigger and start to spend some money on marketing with my bros, it's over. And I am bringing the Saudi oil money, yo. Who picked the wrong side of the trade, my crypto bros? Hey, not me, man. And listen, I like the token. All right? I didn't get paid by this guy. I've never talked to him. I've had a reply from him, though, in a tweet. It was months ago. When was it US? What's the name of the token? USDX? I forget the name of it. It was from the famous Katie, who went in there and stopped the extractor and made that whole event that was taking place with P-Dye. She fixed it. Katie, I forget the name of the project. Gosh, getting old, right? posting nonstop about this token today. All right. Here we go from 5 hours ago. They thought I was joking. They disrespected me. They spit in my face, all because I backed a community token named Briah on PulseChain. No problem. Rest in pieces. You made it personal. First target following. Next target acquired. It's personal for this guy. And you know what? I've followed him for a long time. And you may have whatever it is your thoughts are on him. And usually it's around like he's selling. There's all these different stories. I've never seen anybody around so long that consistently has been like, trying to keep the community together. Everyone has those moments where the community attacks them, and like, especially on PulseChain and a lot of communities, you got to step away, but he's always been around. And the efforts behind a meme token is so meaningful in my opinion, because imagine bringing, let's say, for instance, Liberty Swap finally connects Solana to PulseChain. That's the biggest bridge and onboarding tool for people that are interested in meme tokens to come over to PulseChain. The highest attraction, I think, on any blockchain, and I bring this up all the time, is meme coins, okay? It's unfortunate. Listen, I love crypto. I love the utility and the ones that have the best tech. But when I'm talking to somebody like a cousin, a friend of a friend, or anyone at a store, not one person has been like, oh yeah, did you hear about like Hedera Hashgraph and the tech? No, I talked to a guy a week ago. When he showed me on his phone, he's like, yeah, I'm into crypto. I got Froggy. And it was like the Solana meme token. The guy before that, same thing. A lady who at the store who rings me up at the grocery store, meme token. And she's barely buying into crypto, and she's buying Shiba. I didn't say anything like, hey, about Shiba like the first week it came out. But it's interesting how meme tokens are onboarding the average Joe. Because people hear that other people in crypto get rich quick. And they know that they missed Bitcoin. They can go back and see, man, I was around putting my money into my 401k while Bitcoin was $10, $100. I started buying Bitcoin at $200, Ethereum at $7. Me personally, right? Could have bought way earlier when I first heard about it. But if I was looking in now, I'm ignoring Bitcoin, trying to find out how to get my money into Solana to buy memes. So PulseChain has a big opportunity through a bridge over here to connect that large audience, all right? That large crowd of people that do not care about utility. They want to make money. And it's important that we have something on the chain, not only the Richard Hart Most token, maybe, Peacock survives and a lot of others, but it's important to have these meme tokens. So by the time the crowd comes, and listen, this is a $2.2 million market cap. That is tiny in the grand scheme of things. With $123,000 in liquidity, just think about that. I could imagine and speculate some of Rackham's friends probably got pocket change that's more than the liquidity that's worth more than the entire liquidity pool. And not only that, but it's the community of people in PulseChain starting to get excited about it. Because right now we've had several meme tokens pump, and now they're dumping. Okay, they're correcting. Briah is going up while everything's correcting. So the money starts to rotate. And then the people are finding out that Rackham's back there, getting everyone excited and talking about this. I think it's a perfect opportunity for me personally, not a financial advisor, to say this is a no-brainer. Roll with it. Follow the money. Right? Let's take a look. Rackham won't let himself be embarrassed. What's the opposite of embarrassment? That's what I think he's going for. Yeah, I don't think this guy. People like that don't like to lose, and do everything to win. And obviously, if you're seeing him, his lifestyle, the money he has, on chain, whatever it is, off chain, venture capitalist, all the success is because he thrives to be the best. He's got that drive, right? Guys like that don't sleep. The money's on the mind, right? LFG is what you remember. Oh, USDL was what you're remembering. Briah is a $1 billion meme. You know what? The moment it gets to, and that's what I was saying, it's a $2.2 million market cap. Okay, guys, imagine with that small liquidity, how easy it is to 5x from here to a 10 million. Once it's at a $10 million market cap, all right, heads are going to turn. And that includes even the maxis, because the maxis are still having a hard time, adjusting to the fact that everything that's been an altcoin, meme coin, whether it's PTGC, whether it's PDI, whether it's all these other tokens have outperformed Pulse for the past 2 years. They've had a hard time adjusting to that. And a lot of them are like, can't beat them, join them. And they're finally coming. It's pronounced Briah. I think Brie, cheese with an at the end. Bria. All right. Thank you, Jen De Beers. Jen De Beers Rishel. Jen De Beers Rishel. I don't know if you relate them to Rackham Rishel, but that's interesting. So it's Brie, like cheese. Bria. Okay. Appreciate that. So Bria. Now I'm saying it right. So yeah, guys, I mean, listen, there's always going to be a token that takes off on you, and you're going to look back and go, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I got them all over. I caught the biggest one I caught on Ethereum that I brought to you guys 1 year ago. It's so funny. Okay. I'm having my 1 year anniversary for my biggest meme call ever. It was on Ethereum. It was Nero CTO. I got into it at the end of July when it first came out. I came on YouTube at an $800,000 market cap. It was a CTO, Nero, and there was another one. They call it the Cabal one. I chose Nero CTO. That ended up getting picked up by a Chinese CTO team. Got it listed on Binance like a couple months later, went to $1 billion. 800K to $1 billion market cap. All right. And I was thinking about that because August 5th, now 1 year later, okay, we're dealing with a whole different beast here. Now, it's not an 800K market cap. It was a couple days ago when I talked about it, was $650,000 market cap when I talked about it on stream a couple days back. Go look. All right. You can go look a year ago at my video about Nero CTO too. And it's funny to me. I'm like the 1 year anniversary. Maybe it's like my once every 1 year, big meme call. And $2.5 million market cap is small. The $10 million market cap will not be very hard to hit from here. But then the hype can continue on. The one thing that I want to see happen on PulseChain is one go to 25 to 50 to 100 million. All right. That would be crazy. All right. That would be crazy. Wife in the house. I'm Bria's mom. Whoa, okay, that's crazy. Well, nice to meet you. I appreciate you helping with the pronunciation of Bria's mom. That's crazy. So dad must be Rackham. Jen is mom. That's cool. And you got mom here of the meme token. Dad tweeting. Bria is not only a narrative, but it's a meaningful. An animal, a dog, right? This dog is loved. It's a real dog. It's got the narrative of it being Rackham's dog, and just what Nero CTO, the Nero. Who's the real Nero? And then there was a bunch of other Neros that came. So it's exciting, and you got one of the biggest known PulseChain whales bull posting and ready to go. Hasn't spent anything. Definitely didn't pay me nothing to come on here and talk about it. This isn't paid content. I'm picking up on Steam, and I'm saying right now, like, this has huge potential. Okay. I just get these gut feelings, and it really, I could say it's a gut feeling. I got the gut feeling, but I look at it like it's a no-brainer. We're in a situation where we got a guy who's going to be determined to say, you know what, man? A lot of stuff people got to say about me. Some's bad, some's good, but at the end of the day, they're going to remember when Bria came to town and it went from 650K market cap when Thomas G first talked about it. Then he made a live stream about it solo, 2.5 million. You flaked on it then. You slept on it then. Then it went to 5, then it went to 10. And we start to go up, right? And then PulseChain in general just starts to go up. Whoo! We go, the sky's the limit. So I could speculate big things. Let's go take a look too. I want to see, I don't know if they have a site, but you could click there on the profile. Let me see if they have a website. I don't think they have a website yet. They got a Twitter page. So you can come here and you can start to see some posts. Some little animation going on. You can see here. I'm not sure who runs it, but if you take a look here, guys, look at July 31st. If you didn't know Bria, you do now. Welcome. That was July 31st, man. 3 zeros and a 27. That's 2 zeros and a 22. Or 3 zeros and a 27. About 10x. This is 10x ago. Can you believe that? This must have been the old logo. I'm sure they got a new one now. And I believe this is when it launched on Pump Tires. Is that right? Market cap 15,000. No one can take the throne away from bonding our way. This is before it was bonding. So just looking at the history of things, July 26th, still sitting there. And this is before Rackham got involved. Remember, it was made by somebody on Pump Tires, and now he's taking it under his wing. Mission coming to, really help, the community out, because I can't think of any other better onboarding tool than something like a meme token that just takes off, right? Hey, Solana boys, we got a meme token. Oh, snap. Hey, what's going on, Rackham? With the $500 super chat. Wow, Brian. Wow. Like the show, no agenda. I appreciate you. That's a big number right there, man. Appreciate it. That means a lot. Thank you for the support there. You guys already know when we get the big super chats, we got to hit them with the Carlton. Hit the Carlton. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, brother. And I appreciate everything you do for PulseChain, especially the push here with this meme token and giving people hope. Because you know what? Like, this has been a struggle the past 2 years. As I went in pretty big in the PulseChain. And anytime I've gone into opportunities that were early, like PTGC, and I find these different things that were available, that I was going out there and people were fudding it. And, I was just like overwhelmed, and, I would do well. And then, you go back and you lose money. When you see something like this, it draws more hope. Now people are getting excited again, right? The sentiment has been good when ETH is up. All the SAC funds are up, all that speculation. But when you see meme tokens start to moon, people get excited. Meme season on PulseChain could be big. So thank you so much for that super chat. That means a lot. Thank you for stopping here. Yeah, everyone say awesome, Rackham. Yeah, he made my day, man. Hey, I'm a dad with 5 kids, man. I wait till everyone falls asleep on nights like this. It was a busy day, so that means a lot. I appreciate you, man. Let's see. Scott's very determined. You guys thought he didn't sleep before. Now it's personal. Glad he's on our side. Hey, what's going on? Oh, that's Bria's mama right there. Bria's mom, Jen. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. And it's super cool to have, Rackham come on, show the support. I mean, yeah, looks like he said, looks like you did get paid today. Yeah, man, that's a good day. Like I'm so happy. I'm gonna text my wife after and let her know. She's gonna be like, all right, we're going to Costco, right? And because everything that I've done in crypto, it goes to my kids, man. I'm still that guy that wears after all the money I've made and lost in crypto, it all goes to the kids, and I still walk around with my basketball shorts and sandals, and I don't spend money on myself. I just make sure they're good. If you're a dad, whether it's kids or you got your dogs like Rackham and Jen, mama to Bria, you put those the ones you love first. I've been here all day long, I know. Let's pump Bria. I'm on CryptoPunk, Rizvisual, Bria. There's a lot of people that are pumped about this, man. I'm telling you, we're going to definitely do keep tracking this coin. Make sure we bring it up, because I think right now the competition right now out there, and I don't want to say it's competition, because in the reality of meme tokens, it's such a big pool that you're gonna see so many different, like Bria, or if Rackham's got a cat, or he's got something leaks, he's got something named this, you bet another one come out. People get on it fast. This show made my night. Seeing Rackham come on here with Jen is epic. Yeah, man. Like, I'm blown away with the super chat, their presence, their support. It means a lot. So, yeah, I'm more motivated than ever to, come on here. And, I make live streams every day about PulseChain. This is what I do. I love the community. I love the fact that meme tokens are popping. So I'm rooting for everything to do well, right? I was even seeing that Alamo was doing well. I think that they're buddies with like the TFC guys. TFC has had a nice chart. People are having success. The communities are growing, and I think we're set up with Bria with that with the $2.2 million market cap. We're in a prime position. In a definite prime position. And I don't know if they have a website. These guys got a website yet? If they do, I felt like I saw one earlier. I could be wrong. Let me take a look. Let me double check. Because usually it's on DexScreener. I don't see it on Twitter, but they might soon. I don't know. I do know they got a Telegram. You can find that here on DexScreener there. Telegram, Twitter, CTO. That's the only information we have there for right now. So if they do, I'll post it. I'll update it in the description of the video. But if I want to make, I'm not a financial advisor, like I always say. I'll speculate, especially when things turn around. I could see the near future definitely a $10 million market cap. And that's like a super, super low ball. But I tell you that thinking short term, right? If things start to turn around like later this month or anytime soon with Ethereum and everything else, it's going to do many gains over in addition to what it's going to do now and in between that, right? Because nothing's been spent on marketing yet. And once that comes, woo-wee, you already know. But anyways, guys, what do you think about the RSI printers? Oh, you guys already know. The RSI guys are going to get their live stream coming up soon. I got a lot of content lined up. And they got a stream of tokens. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. We're about the 34-minute mark. My throat's feeling itchy right now. I'm drinking my tea. I feel like I got a frog in my throat all of a sudden. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned. We'll definitely do updates on, the tokens we'll be talking about. Bria's here on the watch list. I've DCA'd. I've got my position. Now I just need to set it and forget it. All right. Lesson be learned. I get excited. Market tanks, pullbacks. Got to have that strength, especially in a meme token. You'll learn in the meme token, once you start getting good at it, from the time you start trading meme tokens and make the most money you've ever made, your biggest lesson will be selling too early or holding them too long for the ones that don't have big backings. Like a lot of them will pump and dump, and they don't have the support system that they have here with the token like this. All right. Now, Nero CTO, it's been 1 year. All right. The universe is weird. All right. It's not, universe is perfect. The universe is perfect. But the way the things work, it's just 1 year since that last big call. 800K to $1 billion market cap. From August to November, anything's possible in this space, right? And I don't think the Nero CTO team has got anything on Rackham and Friends and what he's about to pull out of his sleeve, right? And I'm excited about this. And it's early on. It's early on. One day we're going to look at PulseChain. We're going to be like, these tokens were like $2 million market caps, because all we have from here is so much room to grow. The market caps of everything have so much room to grow. That's the beautiful thing. For you guys, that means many X's. The one thing I look at, because I was around during the 10,000X with Hex, and I experienced that when brand spanking new Uniswap came out, and I was going from the AA lobby, trying to find a good deal on Hex. I was like, what's this slippage warning for 5%? I'm only trying to buy $150. Never forget it. And that was because the liquidity was low, right? So you had this slippage. The liquidity is so low, it ain't going to take a lot of money to pump it. It really is not. That was the bread and butter of watching the, like Richard Hart said, could have sold it on the double, sold it on the double, sold it on the double, sold it on the double. The liquidity was so freaking low in Hex early days. I didn't understand that was why I was making so much money. I was just like, babe, we're moving out of this apartment. We're going back to California and we're buying a house, right? And that's what I did. Hex changed my life. And, now that I look back and I look at PulseChain, I see the same small liquidity across the board. Incentive token got inflation, got cut in half for farming and all that. Everyone removed liquidity. It's primed to be able to move by design from all that liquidity being removed, from there being basically no incentive to farm, right? Jeez. No incentive to farm because you don't earn a lot of incentive token anymore. And now the LPs are thin. And with Hart's Law, imagine what the good memes do. So don't forget to follow them on social media, Twitter. There's a lot of other meme tokens that are hitting right now. We'll cover those on some future live streams. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rackham. Shout out for that major super chat. That means a lot to me and my family, my wife, my kids. Thank you. That's a blessing. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jen. Mom to Bria. The support means a lot and stopping by. Thank you, everybody who's been here. Don't forget to pound the like button, retweet, get the algorithms going. Until next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand, heart to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG Prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. Inside fixes ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit. Get off PulseChain, but I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild